Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Maiira and today I'm going to show you how to make crazy strawberries. This is going to be the first part of my series that will be uploading every Friday. I'm going to go over all of the ingredients. Most of these you can find in the Hispanic section at the grocery store, but I will be linking some down just in case you can't find them. These are all of the items that you will be needing. I found most of them at Walmart and then I did have to go to some carniceria for a few. But you have your light chocolate candy melt, and then I also got the white one. These two will be using the most, and then for the third one I got the strawberry kind, and these are so delicious. These reminded me of the actual Deauville. We'll also need some tajin and pulparindo. For the pulparindo, there are different flavors, but you want to make sure to get the original so it doesn't interfere with the taste of the strawberry and the tamarindo. In case you guys are not familiar with pulparindo, it is a tamarindo candy, and I will show you how it looks like, but these are the individual wrappers just in case you can't find the entire box. And of course, it depends on how much you plan on making, so you might not need the box. You will also need a paleta payaso, and this is pretty much marshmallow covered in chocolate on a stick. Mazapanes, and I got the regular size ones. These go a long way with the recipes that I will be using. In mine, I did about 5 strawberries and I only used 2 and still had plenty left over. Couldn't find any bottles of chamoy anywhere I looked, so I'm going to substitute it with the Lucas, which is the exact same thing. So in case you feel like a bottle is too much for you, you can always do this. Tried choosing the nicest strawberries out of the whole packet, and I already have them clean and washed. For our Deauville strawberries, we will be using all 3 chocolates, and this will give it the Deauville effect. I already placed my chocolate melt inside of the microwave for a minute, and then I even did the strawberry ones for a minute because of the glass container that I had placed it in. But I'm just going to go ahead and stir it, make sure I have no chunks of chocolate melt in there. In case you're not familiar with the chocolate melts, you don't need to add anything to them. I personally like to add 30 seconds at a time just to make sure I don't burn any. But when you look at them, you can pretty much tell when they're ready, and some of the bottom ones usually start to melt first. For your strawberries, you not only want to choose the nicest ones, but you want to make sure that they're patted down dry. This will really help with your chocolate. For dipping, I like to place the strawberries on these wooden sticks that I found at Walmart, and these are by far the best ones that I have found. I've tried all of the dipping tools that they have out there, and this is my favorite. So just in case you're wondering, I will be linking these down below. The first layer is going to be the milk chocolate, and I'm pretty much just trying to rotate the strawberry, making sure I cover as much as possible. My favorite part about chocolate melts is that they dry up really fast. I like to use these strawberries for parties, and I usually make them the day of because of how quick and easy they are to make. But I wouldn't recommend placing these inside the freezer because they will give them that sweaty strawberry effect. Our second layer is going to be our white chocolate, and I'm doing this with a fork because it gives it that smooth effect. Our last layer is going to be the strawberry melt, and this one is my favorite out of all of the ones I'm using, but the mixture in white chocolate and strawberry gives it that Deauville taste. I really feel like using a fork gives your strawberry a better appearance just in case you're using any of these for parties, and I actually dipped one so you can see the difference on here. mazapan strawberry, we'll be using some mazapan. I'm only going to be using 2, and that will make 5 strawberries. These are the crazy strawberries that I was craving the most, and I am using my hands because I am not sharing these. For this strawberry, you want to make sure that the chocolate is close to becoming hard because this will help when you're trying to pick up the mazapan. For this strawberry, you will be needing a paleta payaso, and I will show you the difference on here. As you can tell, my first one has round eyes and this one has star-shaped eyes, so take a close look at the packet before you purchase. I already removed the face from the paleta payaso. The back is marshmallow, so it's pretty sticky. So you want to just start taking off the eyes and the mouth. Although these are gummies, you will lose the stickiness once you remove the gummy from the chocolate. So you can add a little bit of your chocolate melt to the bag to make it stick to the strawberry. If you feel like you're having a hard time removing the chocolate, just push it towards the back, add some melt, and give your strawberry a little smile. When it came to the chili strawberries, I decided to use my biggest strawberries to use up the entire tamarindo. I decided to wear gloves for this recipe because we will be working with spicy ingredients. You will also need a Ziploc bag, about a sandwich size bag is fine, and then you'll cut it on each of the sides just like I did. I'm giving you a closer look up on the tamarindo just in case you're not familiar with it, but it does have these little stains. A lot of people confuse them for mold, but they are not mold. They're pretty much sugar that has been added to help with the stickiness. In order to cover the strawberry completely, I will be using 2 tamarindos, and I'm going to place them side by side, and with the roller, I'm going to try to attach them and make it one. This is how your tamarindo should look like, and you don't want to roll it too much because it will thin it out and then break once you're trying to wrap it in your strawberry. And just like the other ones, you want to make sure that your strawberry is dry, and then this is how you will start placing it, and then just pretty much trying to cover it as much as possible. Try not to worry too much about making it smooth and perfect because our next step will cover it right up. You will also need some purified water, and then you want to just slightly dip your fingers in it. Go over the entire strawberry. In a different plate, put some tajin And then you want to roll your strawberry around it, and the water that we just added to the strawberry is going to be what makes the tajin stick to it. You want to make sure that the tajin is covering the entire tamarindo because you don't want your strawberries sticking to the plate. This step is completely optional, but you can get your Lucas, which is your substitute for chamoy. You can even add the little shots on there and stick it to the strawberry. It will make it 10 times better. Don't forget, this is my first video out of the entire series that I will be adding. There's a lot more coming, and let me know if you try any of these crazy strawberries, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask.